5 Facts about unicorns. Unicorns don't exist. However, there is a real animal which isn't much different, and which faces very real, serious threats. African rhinos are being poached in record numbers because of the fantastical belief that their horns cure ailments and even hangovers. It has often been thought that myths about unicorns were based on sightings of rhinos, which are now threatened with being consigned to nothing but our imaginations. A unicorn is a mythical creature similar to the unicorn appeared in early Mesopotamian artworks, and it also was referred to in the ancient myths of India and China. The earliest description in Greek literature of a single-horned animal was by the historian Ctesias' horse with a single long horn. The word unicorn means one-horn. Unicorns are typically described white, but actually, they can be of any color. Unicorns do not have wings. When a unicorn has wings, they are called pegasi. Unicorns represent innocence, purity, freedom, and power. The ancient Greeks were the first ones to write about unicorns. The unicorn is a legendary creature that has been described since antiquity as a beast with a single large, pointed, spiraling horn projecting from its forehead. In European literature and art, the unicorn has for the last 1,000 years or so been depicted as a white horse-like or goat-like animal with a long straight horn with spiraling grooves, cloven hooves, and sometimes a goat's beard. In the Middle Ages and Renaissance, it was commonly described as an extremely wild woodland creature, a symbol of purity and grace, which could be captured only by a virgin. In encyclopedias, its horn was described as having the power to render poisoned water potable and to heal sickness. In medieval and Renaissance times, the tusk of the narwhal was sometimes sold as a unicorn horn. The first known drawing resembling a unicorn decorates the walls of the ancient Lascaux caves of southwestern France, dating to 15,000 BCE. Found in the Hall of the Bulls, the unicorn actually has 2 front-facing horns that appear as one large horn from profile view, hence the name. Scotland is one of the few countries that has a fantastical being for its national animal. The exact reason for this is uncertain, although there is one possible explanation. Unicorns have always been notorious for being hard to capture and impossible to tame. Adopting a unicorn in chains as their national emblem might have been a way for Scottish kings to show they are strong enough to tame the untamable. Early unicorn heraldry can be found on the ancient seals of Babylonia and Assyria, but it's most famously attached to Scotland's King James III in the 1400s. 2 gold coins of that era were even known as the unicorn and the half-unicorn. Today, the unicorn is still the national animal of Scotland. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.